Hello guys, it's finally here. For those of you who have been wanting a framing video, I'm going to attempt to frame this owl that I finally, it didn't take me that long to do. I started it one day and then I finished it up last night. You want to take a look a little closer, kind of see it shine. I haven't done it around in a while, so this was nice to have a little break from my square drills that I've been doing. So I'm going to put this in an 8x10 frame. As you can see, it is, or if you can maybe tell, it's bigger than 8x10, but with this type, since it's a partial, I don't mind cutting off some of the edges. So I'm kind of winging it here. I haven't exactly done it this way before, especially since I'm going to be using the diamond wrap, adhesive diamond wraps. I don't remember what color or if we had chosen a color. I don't know which one's going to look the best. I'm liking the blue. So, actually, I don't know. I like the pink. Let's go with the pink. What's it hurt? It's a buck. All right. Let's get this show on the road. So, this is going to be big enough to cover the entire painting. Can't see it, but there we go. So from the top to the bottom there's enough, and so if I split this up into fours, it should fit. Yep, it barely fits going this direction. So what I want to do is I'm going to take this frame. I do not like these kind. They just bend up and you can't take it off completely. But this piece of cardboard that would normally go in here, I think is going to be coming out and not being used. I'm also not going to use this because that would make it smaller. And I don't want it any smaller than we're going to be making it. So I'm going to use the piece of cardboard here as a template. Oh, there went the glass. Okay, let me close that up so that doesn't happen again. Okay. All right, so this will be my template as to where the edges are going to be. Now, this isn't going to leave me very much room as far as putting the border on. But that's okay. It doesn't have to be a lot. Okay. I just kind of want to line this up as to where I want the owls so that I can get some of the border to show. Okay. Feels like there's plenty of room between. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I mean, this is not something I'm going to be giving to anybody, and it's not going to be a showpiece or whatnot. So let me take my ruler, and I'm going to take the fine pointed Sharpie. I'm going to use the ruler just so I have the edge straight. Okay. So I'm going to have to cut the excess off. Or I'm going to actually just mark where the edges are going to be. Oh, went around my thumb. Okay. So what I'm doing is I'm feeling for the edge of the cardboard down here, which The edge for this, it's just shy of hitting the edge, so I'm not even going to mark on that one. And the cardboard on this one is pretty high up. About right there. I have my window open, so you might hear cars going by. There's a speed bump right in front of my house. Okay. This is my diamond painting I bought at Walmart for like $6. So I basically bought it so I could just review them to see how good the diamond paintings are there. Okay, good. Now I can see through. Can you see that? Yeah, you can see through. That's what happens when you use a Sharpie, where the edges are. So that's good. So I don't have to worry that I'm going the wrong way. This is perfect. Okay. So let's open this up. Doesn't want to come out of the package. I think it's stuck to the plastic. Yeah, just a little bit. All right. Okay. So what I want to do is I want it to be, this is the edge of the cardboard, so I want there to be a border going inward a little ways. So that's about half an inch. So we'll cut this in half inch. No, that's half inch in. So I'll do about 3/4 inches. That way I can fold over the other, the excess over the edges to keep it secure. So this is nice that they're in perfect lines, so I can just cut on a groove. But yeah, there we go. Okay, 3/4 inches. Looks like it is 4 of these bead sections. Yep. So then we'll be, let's see. I'm just afraid it's gonna be not enough to work with. And if we go in half inch inside the frame, so we'll have a half inch of, but the half inch goes right in the middle of a row. So let's do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So I'm gonna cut 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the bottom one, I might need a little bit more because I went up a little bit because I kind of wanted to frame these guys in. So I don't want it to be too uneven. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 would go all the way to the edge. And then if I did 6 up here, how far down would that go? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If we did that to the edge of the How far down is that going to put it? That would be cutting right into the owl. So I might actually just move this up a little bit so I'm not going on this line. Yeah. I'll cut 6 for the top and bottom and 5 for the sides. Here, I'll come right back after I cut these. Okay. I've got them all cut, so let me see. We're going to do 3 in and 2 over the edge. And on this side, 3 in and 2 over the edge. So that goes about like that. And then the top, we want to do 4 in and 2 over the edge. So that'll be like that. And then like that. So I probably need to measure again for the top because we want to move it up a little bit. Since we don't have what's going to suck though is now I actually didn't measure quite right, but yeah, because I don't want it. Oh man, this is just confusing. I probably should have measured straight from the bottom of the painting. No, a little bit lower than that. That way we can just put the, I'm not going to use a Sharpie this time. We can put the border just on the edge there. I can put it right on the, over the edge so that it's not taking up part of the picture. Yeah. There's that. This line's going to stay the same on the right. This one's going to be changed over here. And this one's changed. And I'm extending this one up a little bit. There we go. Okay, so now I'm going to cut the frame, cut it around that border so that we'll put the sticker on and it'll be in the right spots. Okay. All right, now we have our 8 by 10. And we can start putting the border on. Let's see how well this stuff works. Never used it before, so oh boy. It's just like the canvases, the sticky part could come off. There we go. All right. We're going 4 up, so there's 3. And almost, I can almost get 4 up. So I'm going to fold it over. And leave those edges for now. Let's find my other six cut. Yep, there it is. Okay. Nope. Come on. Nope. It's bringing the adhesive with it. So the stuff that this strip of diamonds is put on is just like the paper that goes on our diamond paintings. So it's easily pulled up. I mean, if it's behind a frame, I don't think it'll matter, but while you're working with it, you just have to be really careful taking the backing off. Okay, let me straighten this up. Yep, I got it crooked. There. Okay. So I'm going to count 4. It goes right there. So I want to make sure I leave the area that's got the in between the diamonds so that it can curve over the back. All right. That's very sparkly. So I don't know. I'll just fold these over. I'm going to clip them off though because it's going to be really thick. Clip off these diamonds right here. There we go. Hopefully that's not too thick. Just need it for stability. Okay. Do the same thing here. Probably couldn't see me. I wasn't looking, sorry. Kind of makes me nervous when I'm trying something for the first time on camera. But it's okay to fail, as long as you don't give up when you do. There, I just folded that one over. I'm going to clip off the extra diamonds. Okay, so now let's get the side. I'm thinking I don't need to overlap them. I just need to put it in between because they'll line up perfect. So I need to clip this off a little bit. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I need to take 7 rows off. Okay, right there. there. Perfect. And these were 3 in. Let's go 3 in. Trying to get it lined up perfectly is not very easy. There. Okay. And fold that over. I think I got in a little too far. Has anyone else ever seen this type of this adhesive diamond paper? Because I've never seen it, and I think that's pretty neat, especially if the Dollar Tree had it. I really like it. In fact, after I pick up Teslin from school, I think I'll go pick up some more now that I know how awesome it is, because the adhesive is really strong. See, I've got it all different angles because I was trying to get it over the edge. That doesn't look too bad. Okay, one more. Probably should have done 6 on both of them. And I lost a bead. Bead in my hand. You know why? Because I forgot to roll it. See if I can find it. Where's it go? Huh. Do you see it? You see where the missing bead goes? Maybe it was an extra that was just floating around. Ugh. Well, no, I don't see an extra bead, so let me roll this out real quick. And if you've seen my other video on my tools of the trade, I have a link to where you can buy this roller. I'll put a link to it in here as well on this video. There. Okay, let's get this on. I think this was just a straggler. Oh wait, I need to cut a piece off, don't I? Hair. Oh my gosh. Hair everywhere. I hate it. That's just my biggest pet peeve is loose hair. Because I crochet or knit, and hair is my biggest enemy because I don't like it getting into the stitches I'm doing, because then if I'm giving it to somebody, they have a piece of my hair or my daughter's hair in with it, and then when it tickles my arms, whew, I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yep, 7. Cut that off. I have all these little pieces of diamonds floating around. I could probably use them for something. I don't know. But I still had this much of a strip left after I cut all around the owls. All right, let's get this done so we can see what it's going to look like. did 3 in. It's not going to be perfectly 3 in. I mean, lined up with the rest. Why is that one shorter? Oh. I'll just have to put a row of 1. Okay, let's do the 3 here. I just want to make sure it's going to fit in the frame after all is said and done because of how thick this is. Okay, I don't need to put another row. That lines up pretty well. All right, let's fold it over. Keep having to remind myself that you can't see over here. So let's try sticking it in the frame now and see what it looks like. Fits in there just perfect, even with all the diamonds hanging out. It's going to be a tight squeeze getting these locks on, but make it work. $5 frame from Walmart. Or I guess that's how much I paid for it. I've had these laying around for a while. All right, what do you think? I think that looks pretty darn good. Leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I will be doing another framing video on one of my other paintings here soon. But that lamp is just really getting the glare. There we go. So now we have the extra sparkle from the border. And we have the sparkle from the owls. And that was a pretty simple $6 framing job. $1 for the... It's a little crooked, but I don't care. If you want to be more accurate, you just do your measurements better than I did. And it kind of, you can kind of see the white border from the... Let me do it this way. You can kind of see the white border from the frame, but that doesn't matter. I mean, to me, I'm not too concerned. I could have went up further, cut it right on the edge there. I should have cut it on the edge there and went up, so I would have had more room here. But then if I did that, I wouldn't have been able to have an even amount of border for the top and the bottom, because this goes all the way up to the edge of the baby owl's feet. So I don't think it's that noticeable with the border of the canvas there. So I'll put this on my wall here in my craft room just for a display piece. And like I said, yeah, let me know what you think. Like this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.